So the name of this video is called Call Me Out. I'm gonna just vent and get a lot of stuff off my chest. If you really want that smoke. So now, me being a kid, right? After being targeted by Max Kellerman, right? Was scary. I had a phobia of sharks, right? For some reason, I was all of a sudden I was lopsided. Even in the barber seat, I was lopsided. I was uneven, and according to my family, I wasn't born that way. I'm from Westchester County, right? I'm in that house, right? I'm in that house with my grandmother, who is stuck in colonial times, who has done housework for white people, for the white men, for all her life. And she's pushing 80. So she's been working off the books for the white man for like 80 years. So on weekends, here I am hurt at the age of 10. I'm waking up 6 o'clock in the morning, right? And I'm cleaning houses. On the weekend, I'm waking up, helping my grandmother. Now it's help, and I understand that. What y'all fail to realize is Westchester County is haunted. There's something fucked up about Westchester County. And in my freestyle, you thought I was BSing when I said there's aliens up the stream. Check the History Channel. It's there. So look. So with that being said, I'm in a haunted house in Mount Vernon, New York. Complaining. And Mount Vernon ain't do nothing. Just go to Jehovah's Witness. That's what they taught my grandmother. Leave Christianity alone. Protestant, Baptist, right? Those are all degrees of Christianity. Those are sects of Christianity. Denominations. Right. Now the Jehovah's Witness, their beliefs is totally different. So if I got denominations in a religion, that automatically shows you separation. So now I look crazy. I'm red. My eyes is black. And sometimes they turn blue. And then, on top of that, I got a scar via a celebrity. No mirrors in the insanity ward. Mirror, mirror on the walls of females, gang. And I'm getting looked at crazy. Because you can ask my little cousin Gerald. It look like the poltergeist is following us. And Mount Vernon ain't do shit but make fun of us. All the white people ain't care. The black people was Jamaican and they didn't speak English for some reason. They didn't understand what we was singing, right? I'm not finished. I'm plotting degrees, right? So you want to pull up Islam. We already know the 6-pointed star with the moon under it, or the crescent moon under it, is the overall knowledge, is the original sign of Islam. That's Islam. That's what you fail to realize. So if we do got sects in America, denominations, basically that's translated degrees, you become degreed in your religion. So if you're a pastor or priest or anything else, bam, you're in charge of your sect, of your denomination. You're considered, I'll just say it, a magician. I'll just say it. It was 3 wise men going for Jesus Christ. If it's 3 wise men going for Jesus Christ and they knew magic, they had to have been in contact with Jesus Christ for him to get possession of magic, because he was born a virgin baby from a virgin birth, meaning it was a different father or whatever the degree is. If it's not understood yet, if you don't understand it, I'll help you understand it, because it doesn't happen overnight. You have to understand where I'm coming from. You have to understand, if you're touched by something, you become it. That's why reptiles, they have venom, acid, and they spew. And that's what works in their favor. It slows the animal down. You know, it tires them, it kills them, it fucks up their blood, messes up their senses and everything. You see what I'm saying? So now you got me, from the ages of 6 to the ages of 10, I was around a celebrity. Is that hard to believe? Little Durk is around little kids. Hello. Little Nas X is around little kids. Hello. Denzel Washington. Mary J. Blige. You understand where I'm coming from? So now, if we looking at it fair from my perspective, I already knew the game of life at a young age because I was around an intelligent person. So therefore, he already showed that he was intelligent. There's nothing you could do about it. I win that aspect. That's why I kept quiet, because I'm around him and he's deadly. He may come off as some type of nice person here on TV in front of everybody else. Listen, call me out. If you think I'm bullshitting, call me out. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what I'm not going to toot nobody on. I'm not going to make nobody look like a celebrity. I'm not going to sit up here and give him all praises, whatever, and then give him his graces and say he is an evil magician. I'm not going to do it. I already proved it if you look at the Mask Kellerman exposed page already. Now, the reason why I made this video is because I'm going to name this shit Hassan Campbell. You do have a point. People that was sexually harassed and sexually molested as kids, we get categorized, we get memorized, right? And we get treated the same exact way repetitively, right? And then everybody is taught to do and manipulate and carry out the same behavior. And then they always try to turn sexual abuse victims against each other. So if I'm sitting up here as a little kid fighting for a celebrity because the whole community is showing me not only they hate me because of the color of my skin, they hate me because my cousin is black, and they hate me because my other cousin, Max Kellerman maybe, you see what I'm saying, is white and his eyes is 3 different fucking colors. So me and my black cousin know that he might not really be our cousin, or maybe he is because he's older than us and he's holding his secret back because we have a great grandmother who's indigenous and her eyes are silver to me. Gray, okay, but they look crazy, beautiful, outstanding. My great grandma, my bloodline, her husband has his hand still, even though he's deceased, in IBM. So how am I not famous if I'm born into a famous family? And everybody hopped on me in a community because they knew who my parents was, and my parents was never married. The only truth was about it is that my mom and my father had a virgin baby. So you can do the math. My mom and father is not far away in age. So I'm only 35. So you got a point when you say a specific city didn't do anything. They didn't make the good guy role or whatever. They wasn't an action figure. They wasn't proactive in the community or reactive fast enough when something happened. You got a point with that, because they always wanted to happen first so they could laugh at the end and get giddy and then get paid when it happens to you. So why would I not want to be paid for something that a white man or any other celebrity, no matter what color he is, would want, or she would want to happen? Prime example, me leaking this story and having a whole bunch of allies and people that are allied with me and can feel me and understand that I'm not lying. I have nothing to lie about. I have nothing, absolutely nothing to lie about, and I have no shame in my life. I proved my point as a little kid, as a little nigga, as a little kid. You understand that? As a little kid, I remained solid. I still didn't drop and bow to nobody, even a celebrity that you can't catch. Now, whose intuition and whose magic is stronger, y'all's or mine? The only person that I care about right now is my mother. That's it. So when we getting out of Yonkers in Ravine, it's via me. Nobody else. I carried the load by myself because I knew I was correct. I knew I was right about everything. Everything. And can't nobody stop me. And I'm still here, proving my point, running through any competition. So call me out. Call me out. Family or not. It's not football. It's killing me. That's what they playing in Chicago. And that's what my mind brain is. That's what my mind and my brain and my rays are. They right there. They right there. Yeah, they right there. It's no bowing over here. It's none. This shit is like an allergic reaction to y'all. It's called recoil. When I hit back, or if you hit me, you hit with recoil. Whatever you trying to take out on me, it's gonna come back to you. It's called recoil. That's what I control. And I knew it when I was a little kid. That's my magic. Recoil. That's what it is. You cannot sit up here and tell me you got Biden's stupid ass. How the fuck is he the president of the United States of America? How? How? Just answer that. Just answer it. They just want whoever's in charge, they just want the white man to look bad as we all die in synchrony. That's it. At the same time. That's it. So who to blame but the white man? You pull Obama out just in time. And you pull Trump too just in time because you know how his celeb and how his fame go. You already know he's not going to the island, drinking no blood from no little kids that you done got that done migrated to America. You already know that's what they going through. What the fuck is it? What else? What is it, America? It's sexual harassment and body shaming. That's it. That's all. That's what it's about. That's how a woman proves her point. The law is written for a homosexual woman's protection because she don't want to get married because she's scared, or maybe her father is disabled in the greed. We can talk about that because that's what my pages are for. So you can keep trying to shut them down, but you did not complete what I completed. I already see it. I could prove it. The recoil comes back. The recoil. In all communities. What's recoil? Look it up. Look it up. And for people that played video games back in the day and did all that, you remember what recoil was? Now think about the word degree. And shahada means degree. And shahada is when you're Muslim. Is when you get the baptism. We're not gonna confuse the words together because there's a lot of stupid people with the father that thinks he knows everything. The father that's strapped. Your seed is dumb stupid. It's your seed. Right? It's your seed, the one that's raping the little boy, the one that's raping other little boys. It's your seed that need to lay down forever. It's somebody that needs to lay him down forever. It's your seed. Coincidentally, the reason why you protect it is because white people function like that. So that's how you get rid of racism, is because of the money, the blue and the green, right? With the orange stripes on it. I don't look like Grant, Washington, or Abraham. And I'm 35, so why ain't I the East Coast Blueface? Huh? I knew I couldn't be a rapper back in the day. Are you kidding me? Do you see how fast they killed King Von? Do you see how fast they killed L.A. Capone? The colonized Indians of Virginia, we wasn't slaves like that. They made entertainment off of us because of the way we looked, dummies. So everybody that's still walking around with that slave mentality, whether you're Jamaican or whether you're Spanish or Asian or whatever you are, West Indian or whatever, I got you again. This is where you get your card pulled. See, you was good before when you said that shit, when the degree spins off, because it shows right in the world, you was good. Now, you're not good. Now, this is where, you remember when you ran from your ass whipping and you thought you was good? No, that was, you ran towards your ass whipping. America, you ran towards your bane. You went right into it. Here we are. Now, since I gotta get bullied by America, example, all I tried to do was graduate college and start a career, and everybody wants to pick up frequencies on me and don't know me from a can of paint. Agreed. I got one. At the harassment I went through at an HBCU, being Native American, I go down there, I turn a different color, and the whole school turned against me. Nobody, still to this day, does not understand how I graduated. And I was in jail, didn't take my finals and nothing. And I still passed. So let's talk about it. So y'all taking all these trips down south, y'all sending y'all kids down south to go to school. Is you sending your kid down south to be a student and learn something, or to be a rapist? Whether it's a heterosexual rapist or a homosexual rapist. Which one is it? Because that's our point. Well, since it's like that, we want the fade. How I was raised? Oh, you got to see me with their hands. You a coward if you go get a weapon. Chicks want to see if dudes can handle themselves, no matter what size they are, if they can fight, period. For you to go get that and you to go get that, yeah, you's a corny nigga. You don't deserve anything, so let's even the odds. So all the cats that's trained like me and raised like me, all the people that got a pops and a moms like me, right? We're going to even the odds because they pops and they moms is way different. They get along the way different than our parents and get along. You see? So now let's even the odds now. Right. So since for some reason a certain group of community kids can always get an exclusion for certain type of mental blues or disabilities because they got father problems because they think their father's a madman. Newsflash, if you feel that way at home, well, bring him or her to the community with the kid, right? That's worse than your father. Because he's worse than his own father, pussy. And then don't have them police and them people that you can't wait to run back and lie to after you broke the law because you knew you could get away with it because you spent the degree. Don't wait to go back and tell them nothing. So we want the police defunded, right? So all that energy you had and how you was bouncing up and off, I want it to stay when you realize you can't get me in trouble no more. Now it's either murder or nothing. Yeah, so if you want to dislike any of my shit, go ahead, dislike it. No, understand. I'ma hate you, all of y'all, the same exact way. You get me?